Hello, everyone. Welcome to this very special live for RootsTech. We hope that you're getting excited as we approach the RootsTech event. Again, RootsTech is March 5th through the 7th, and we can't wait to be all together, and we can't wait for those of you who will be joining online as well. Today's live is super special because we'll be announcing the theme for RootsTech 2026, but we also will be introducing you to some of the global MCs who will be joining us at RootsTech 2026. So please, as you're joining, jump on, say hello in the chat. Please tell us where you're from, give us your name, tell us what you're most excited for RootsTech 2026. We're going to wait just a little bit before we start making announcements. But as we're waiting, we just want to share a couple of items that are important for you to know. First of all, registration is open for the online event and for RootsTech on site at the Salt Palace Convention Center in Salt Lake City, Utah. So be sure to go to rootstech.org, register. Even if you can't come in person, register for the online experience, because if you do, you'll be able to opt into communication so you don't miss any beat on all of the updates and the exciting announcements for RootsTech 2026. If you are planning to come in person, register now because we're in the early bird pricing phase, and that will be ending in the coming weeks. And so as you plan for RootsTech, if you register now for your in-person tickets, you'll be able to get $30 off your ticket. If you're going for a 3-day pass, and we'd love to have you for all 3 days. Again, registration is open. RootsTech, the largest family discovery celebration in the world, is happening March 5th through the 7th, and we couldn't be more excited. So let's jump right into some of the announcements. If you are just joining us, we are so thrilled to have this live where we'll be announcing the theme for RootsTech 2026 and introducing you to some of the global MCs who will be joining us. RootsTech is an experience that reaches people from around the world. And you can honestly say that it's a place where people come together. They come together to celebrate family. They celebrate the discovery of family history, the connection. We gather together to learn. The industry comes together to share the newest innovations in this field. And while we're together, we make meaningful connections. So we're so thrilled to announce that the theme for RootsTech 2026 is together. There's so much power in that word, together. It's power in numbers. It's people coming together for a common goal, common cause. And we know that RootsTech brings together people who want to make meaningful discoveries in their family history, who want to connect and find out, how many cousins do I have at this event? How many people are participating? And what's amazing is that we certainly have created a place at RootsTech where the world comes together. And a perfect example of that are the millions who joined from over 230 countries from around the world. They might not come to the RootsTech event, although there are many from over 50 countries who come to the RootsTech event in Salt Lake City. But even more, and millions upon millions, come to experience the learning, the entertainment, and the connections that are available at RootsTech online from all over the world. So it makes sense that we have MCs that represent the audiences that come to RootsTech. And today you're going to be able to meet 5 of them. And so without further delay, I'd like to introduce Isaac. Isaac, could you join us? And Isaac, just take a minute to introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from. Tell us what audience you'll be representing at RootsTech in 2026.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Jonathan. Well, first of all, everyone, it is great to be with you online. I hope you're all doing well, wherever it is that you're calling in from. So my name is Isaac. I'm from England. I'll be the global MC for the English language. And I'm calling in from a place called Chorley. Fun fact about Chorley. So Chorley's in a county called Lancashire. Now, Lancashire played a big role in the War of the Roses years and years and years ago. And the War of the Roses has actually inspired quite a few fantasy stories, modern fantasy stories, like The Witcher or Game of Thrones. So Chorley is a bit of a magical place.
That's wonderful. We're so excited to have you. This is your first year at RootsTech. We'd love to hear just a little bit from you. Can you share a story or a recent discovery that really illustrates how learning about family history is so important and so meaningful?
Yeah, absolutely. So, funnily enough, I was talking with my mum today, actually, and she brought something up that really inspired me. So my mum, she was sick for quite some time a few years ago. She's all better now, but she was bedbound for months at a time. And being in that kind of a situation, you'd think that you'd feel kind of hopeless. But as my mum was in that situation, she was going through some of her family history. And she actually found a poetry book written by her great-grandmother, so my great-great-grandmother. And as she read through these poems, she connected with her. She felt her with her through her words. And those poems gave my mum hope. They gave her strength and encouragement that everything would be okay. And so that became a crucial part of her healing process. And I guess taught me that this theme of together doesn't just apply to us now here who are on the world coming together through RootsTech. It's all generations coming together. That's what family history does for us.
Absolutely. It's about the past, present, and future. And you know, little did your great-great-grandmother know when she wrote those poems that it would be so meaningful and that she would be able to connect in a meaningful way to your mom. What a beautiful story. We're so excited to have you, Isaac, joining for the first time. Another first-timer as a global MC is Roska. Roska, please join us here. Tell us a little bit about you, where you're calling from, and the audience that you are representing at RootsTech 2026.
Hey everyone! Oh, I'm so excited. So I'm Roska. I'm from France, and so yeah, I'm gonna represent like the French MC, the French speakers. It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, so I am from the Paris area. I just like live by train, like probably like 15 minutes away from Paris. So it's like a good place, definitely a good place to be.
Not too bad, not too bad. The city of lights. Tell us, what's the weather like right now? Is it cold? Is it wintry?
Yeah, actually right now it's like a little bit like, it's raining a bit and it's pretty dark outside because it's like past 8. So
that's right. But is it ever too cold to have like a fresh baguette or croissant?
I just ate one like a few hours earlier, so that's actually kind of funny.
Of course you did. Of course you did. And we're so excited to have you at RootsTech for the first time, and we'd like to ask you a question too. Speaking and representing those who will be experiencing RootsTech in the French language, what would you say is so important about family history, and what excites the audience that you'll be representing? What excites them the most about family history?
That's a good question. I would say that like history in general in France is like pretty big. We have a lot of monuments in France, like the Eiffel Tower or the Champs-Élysées and like other places like that. Like history is just super rich in France. And so I feel like about family history, the fact that they're able to understand their roots and connect history with where they're from, it makes like history more alive, just not like past stories, but something that is still in our days. So I feel like they're probably going to be like pretty much excited about this.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much. For those of you who are just joining, we are so excited for RootsTech 2026. We announced our theme of Together, and we are introducing all of you to a few of our global MCs today. We're also sharing a few details, some secrets, some dates that you'll want to remember as we're going to be announcing some incredible details of what people can expect at RootsTech 2026. Roska, thank you so much for joining us. We are going to move on to our next global MC, Denise. Denise, please join us and tell us where you're calling from and tell us a little bit about you.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Denise, and this is going to be my 3rd year as the Italian MC. I live in Pisa, Italy. but I'm originally from Florence in Tuscany. And I guess a fun fact is that Pisa and Florence have a long-standing friendly competition, and people love to joke about which city is better between the two.
Yeah.
And another fun fact is that my husband is from Pisa and I am from Florence. So
Okay.
imagine how that works in our home, you know?
So it continues. You have
Yes,
this friendly
it's a fight.
banter.
It's a
Which place is
continued
better?
argument, you know? Yeah.
That's perfect. You know, this is your third year, Denise, and we're so thrilled to have you back. And I'm curious if you could speak to how you think RootsTech really helps people feel like they're a part of something bigger.
Oh, well, that's an easy question to answer. You know, look at us today. We're all from different countries, different languages, and this is really what we're talking about. You know, we're just RootsTech. Everyone from around the globe comes together. We have different companies, sponsors, archives, specialists, keynote speakers. You know, thousands of people that gather together with the same intent of bringing people together. And RootsTech really shows that, you know, our stories might be unique, but they're really interconnected with each other. And so I think this is really what helps people to feel part of something way bigger.
Thank you so much. And you've experienced that. And we look forward to experiencing that again together at RootsTech in March. Again, the conference is March 5th through the 7th. There will be experiences online if you can't join us here in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the Salt Palace Convention Center. But you can also come. We would love for you to. Registration is open, so go to rootstech.org. If you have any questions about registration, you can find your answers there on the website. Denise, we're so excited to have you back. Thank you for joining us. Let's introduce our next MC, or global MC, Hiromi, who is also joining us for her third time. Hiromi, why don't you come and introduce yourself and tell us what audience you're representing at RootsTech 2026.
Hi, Jonathan. How are you?
So good to see you.
Happy to see you. So, hi everyone. I am Hiromi from Japan. So, actually, I'm been in America for 5 years already. So, first of all, I was in Laie, Hawaii. Second, California, San Jose. Now, I am in Arizona, Gilbert. So, I love to cook with my friend. So, she has a family notes for cooking. She always taught me how to do that. I love so much. So nice to meet you, everyone.
So excited. You know, food to me is, I mean, I've brought it up so many times with all these different MCs, but that is a huge part of our family history too. You know, the recipes that we pass down, we love our parents cooking, or at least I do. And so that is a huge part of family history. I'm curious, Hiromi, for you, what are you most excited to share with the Japanese speaking audience at RootsTech this next year?
Oh, that's a kind of hard question. But, you know, if I had to say, so many keynote speeches and then, of course, Family Discovery Day. So people who in Japan basically cannot come to Utah for this time. I mean, every time that is so far though.
Yeah.
So, but I really won't make time to watch it who in Japan for this year too, with friend, with family. Yes. ぜひ見てください。待ってます。
Oh, thank you so much, Hiromi, for being here. We're so thrilled. Our next global MC is a first for us. We are so excited for the very first time to have a global MC for the deaf and hard of hearing audience at RootsTech. Katrina will be joining us. Katrina, we're so thrilled to have you. Please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about how you feel as the very first MC for the deaf and hard of hearing audience, and what it means to you to represent this audience for the first time at RootsTech.
Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this. I want to make sure you can hear the interpreter voicing.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So my name is Katrina. My sign name is like this because I love volleyball. So that's my segment.
Oh, okay.
So I want to
So
say
wait, teach me how to do it. I just like this? Like this. Did I do it right?
Volleyball.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So I first want to say thank you all so much to RootsTech for providing access to the deaf and hard of hearing community. What a thrill it is to make an extra special effort for us when you can serve the deaf community. You're providing that access, and so I'm so grateful that I can also serve as well as an MC, and I feel honored to be here. People on social media come to me to learn about their ancestry and the gospel as well. So I'm thrilled as well to do even more on top of what I do now for the deaf community and help them enjoy RootsTech. So again, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Katrina. We couldn't be more thrilled. And really what RootsTech is about is it's about reaching out to everyone and giving everyone an opportunity to make meaningful discoveries in their family history. So we couldn't be more thrilled. Before we invite all of our MCs back, just a few more announcements. Again, if you're here and you're hearing for the first time, you've just joined us, RootsTech is just around the corner, March 5th through the 7th. Registration is open, and right now is the best time to buy your tickets because we are in the early bird pricing phase. Cost of tickets will go up starting after January 13th. So keep that in your mind. After January 13th, register for the in-person event before then. A few other dates. January 5th, we will be announcing the full keynote lineup for RootsTech 2026. This is the first time that we've done this, where all of them will be announced at the same time. So make sure that you've subscribed to updates, follow us on social media so you do not miss that announcement. We are so excited. It's been so hard for us to not share with you who will be joining us at RootsTech 2026. January 8th, the full calendar will be made available, so you can already start planning which sessions you want to watch at RootsTech 2026, which sessions you want to attend in person. If you're joining us in person, you'll be able to go through every single session, read the descriptions, understand what's new and exciting at RootsTech 2026. Another date, January 23rd. Remember that date because our theme song will be launched, and you'll be able to get excited about the theme together. The theme song is called Where You Belong. And truly, RootsTech is a place where everyone belongs, where everyone can learn to make meaningful discoveries in their family history. So those dates, again, January 5th, full keynote lineup will be announced. January 8th, the class schedule will be available on rootstech.org. January 13th, early bird is ending, so make sure that if you're coming in person that you register before then to take advantage of the cost savings. January 23rd, theme song will be available. Registration is open. RootsTech is March 5th through the 7th. Let's invite all of the global MCs back, or at least those who are joining us here on this. Any other comments from you guys? Share your excitement about being together at RootsTech 2026.
Ken, just excited to be with you all.
Yeah.
Excited to be with the other MCs. I think RootsTech is such a wonderful thing that brings everyone. It doesn't matter where you're from, right? It doesn't matter what language you speak. And so it's just a wonderful opportunity to connect with each other about something that we all love, right? Which is family history. And as Jonathan said before, it's something that connects us with our past, with our present, and with our future as well. So I'm excited to learn more as well. I'm excited to see what new technologies are coming out that can help further our family history.
Thank you, Isaac. Anyone else? Parting words before we end this live?
You know, Jonathan, maybe because I'm Italian, but when I hear together, I think about all the dinners that we have as families in Italy, you know, and all the good times that we have together. Christmas time is coming, and we're going to have, you know, a big dinner and lunch together. And I think this year's RootsTech is going to be just exciting and amazing. And so I'm so happy for all my Italian friends to join and to listen, to learn, and to start if they haven't yet.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Anyone else? Parting words?
Yeah, I have to say that I'm very, very excited to be there and to help also the French community from all the different countries where we speak French. Because, yeah, like I was born and raised here in France, but my parents are from Congo. So I have Africa too. So it's kind of cool. I'm so excited to be able to, yeah, to represent that and to show the people that we are all together in this.
Fantastic. Well, again, RootsTech is the place where the world comes together, and we couldn't be more thrilled to host all of you. RootsTech is brought to you by Family Search, and we are so grateful for Family Search and their role in bringing the industry together, bringing these enthusiasts together, bringing these audiences together to introduce individuals to family history, to help individuals who are professionals continue to learn and sharpen their tools in making meaningful discoveries in their family history. We hope to be with you together at RootsTech 2026, March 5th through the 7th. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, drop a comment. We'll engage with you. We want everyone to feel prepared. Again, subscribe, register. You don't want to miss a beat on any of the exciting announcements that we'll be making to help you make the most of your experience at RootsTech 2026. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you all together at RootsTech 2026.